Hello guys, once again it's Matt, and today we have another video, and today we are flying out the A-10. Let's thank our members over Lenny 11B, Cots, and Crazy Boo, all the Foxman members and Fishpad members. Subscribe to see more, and let's get into it. So today we had the implementation of the BR changes, and obviously the first aircraft that I had to fly is the A-10A late, which is now 10.3. It got a BR increase, which I think it was fair, to be honest. But I think the Su-25 also needs a BR change, just for you to not get mad, because I know a lot of people think like that, and I also think like that. But the A-10 is fair to be at 10.3. It is not facing up tiers such as like 11.3. At least I didn't get any, you know. So as normally is, to be honest, with 10.3s. Normally, I don't get. I mean, it's like less than 10% of the matches in a 10.3. I get like 11.3 matches. So yeah, we are fine, to be honest. A lot of people were mad about this, but I don't understand why. It's not the end of the world, because the aircraft itself, it's fine at 10.3. To be honest, the missiles are amazing. As you see, obviously it goes for a lot of flares a lot of the time, but what else can you do? All the missiles do that, but it's just a matter of getting used to it. But yeah, the most amount of aircraft that I was flying against, I mean the types of aircraft that I was flying against were basically the same, but just normally more of the 10.0, 10.3 kind of situation. So you will see a lot more like even Su-25s, but a lot of A-10s, obviously, but a lot of F-4Cs, a lot of F-5Cs, a lot of MiG-21s, MFs, a lot of F-8s, a lot of aircraft like that. You will see a lot of them, and they can be a pain to face. As you're going to see in the next one, it's problematic sometimes. You will see a lot of Jaguars and Mirage 3s with Magic 1s, which is a very dangerous missile. But as you see, you can hold it if you're smart about it. You can actually be safe and just basically kill everybody. And yeah, it's fine. The only problem with the aircraft, obviously, it's the speed. So if you get everything together, you can get a lot of kills with it if you manage well your speed. So yeah, I think it was necessary for the BR compression, because even we got like the CLs and the Sabre F40s and some other aircraft got a lower BR of 9.7 and stuff like that, from 9.7 to 9.3 or 9.3 to 9.0, and that helps also to just have a more pure kind of BR fight in the 9.0 kind of area, without these all aspect missiles and stuff like that, and then a more kind of mix between this kind of thing on the 10.3. It's great, to be honest. It's a very, very good addition, and it's a very, very good it makes the game a little bit more fair. There are some changes that needed to be made, like in addition to this. Like I said, the Su-25 is one of them. I think it should be at least 10.0 as well. I mean, it has our 60Ms, has a lot of flares. It is faster than the A-10. It has less missiles, but the cannon is also amazing. I don't know. Maybe we will get it, maybe like next patch or something like that, a higher BR for that. But we cannot know for now. Okay? But yeah, but basically this is it. And the aircraft itself, it flies very alright, for this BR. You just have to be smart about it. You are a large target, you are very slow, and yeah, you can be a very, very easy target to pick from, actually. Like a very easy target to pick from. So you really need to be careful on that. But it's not something completely out of the ordinary, to be honest. It's not, to be honest, it's not even that different from the the battle rating that was before. I mean, it's just 0.3 increase. So it's not like you're going to be facing anything different from your already known enemies, you know. It's just that there is a tiny possibility that you will face F-14s and stuff like that. I didn't get any battles recording this, but I'm sure that some of them, like I said, the number is smaller than other things, you know, but still, you can get some of the matches to be like that, you know. So you just have to be careful on those situations. Here we have kind of the normal battle that you're going to face. A lot of MiG-21s, a lot of Jaguars. So the main problem with it is that, as I said, you are a big target, and they have a lot of missiles. And very good missiles. They are 60, the MatAWG, they're very, very good, capable missiles. Obviously, you still have the better missile overall against these aircraft with the AIM-9L, but you are so slow that you have to be careful. Use your flares, man, preventively. Jesus, English. But yeah, and to be honest, I was using the chaff and flares over here, but to be honest, we kind of don't need that. Just the flares should be fine. That way, it will kind of help to be just a little bit more survivable, you know. If I turned it on the automatic release of flares there, I would have been alive there. So yeah, it is a problematic thing. And to be honest, as you are a very, very slow aircraft, even though you have very good missiles, just play like you are an attacker, to be honest, because this aircraft has a lot of payloads, a lot of Mavericks, a lot of ammunition for its gun, and with that it can be very, very effective just destroying ground targets, obviously. And with that, you can actually win a lot of the matches just destroying ground targets. So I would say that this is the best way to actually play the aircraft. Obviously, if you fly close to somebody, or if somebody flies close to you, just shoot a missile, try to go for a head-on. The cannon is very good for head-ons and stuff like that, but it's still, I mean, it's only for defense, you know. I would still fly this aircraft every time as an attacker. Not that you can fly in a different way, it's just kind of because of the way that everything is, you know. It's, you are too slow to actually get like an offensive position on an aircraft. You normally are just defending yourself and trying to pick people that are not paying attention to you. So yeah, as I said, the best way to grind will be like that. The best way to play will be like that. As you see here, I'm using the third-person camera to fire the Mavericks. Best way to fire the Mavericks in this type of match. But as you see here, the A-10 just don't see my missile, and normally that's the way that you get kills, you know. People that are not paying attention, because the AIM-9Ls liked some flares, you know. Like any other missile, they're not that different from other missiles, but you know what I mean. And it can be a problem sometimes. Last match, I just completely lost every missile that I fired. So yeah, problematic, right? But still. But yeah, and let me know in the comments what you think about these BR changes. I know a lot of people will complain about the Su-25, but what else, you know? We had the changes on the Hunter F6, for example, that it's a very welcome change. On the Sabres, I think it's a very welcome change. The F4D, I saw some people commenting that was a welcome change as well. I will be doing videos on all these aircraft, you know, the F4D, the F100, the Hunter F6, all of these. So let me know in the comments if there is any specific aircraft that you want to see, because I want to make videos just showing around a little bit on the BR changes. Obviously there's not much going on right now, because we are in the period between the patches, you know. But to be honest, we will be close to a patch. I'd say in about 10 days we will probably start to see some dev blocks. 10 to 15 days, I would guess, you know. So it's just that those periods that there's not much to cover, to be honest, in the channel, but I want to keep posting about some stuff that people still care about. So yeah, so let me know in the comments what aircraft you want to see. I'm going to be posting videos in the upcoming days with every single aircraft that was changed, you know. And another thing that I wanted to talk about, obviously this one is one of the minor, or the smallest you know, BR changes that I ever seen in War Thunder. To be honest, it was like not much was changed, and yeah, I was really hoping that we can see an 11.7 BR. That would make everything a little bit easier, you know, to actually just balance. A lot of these aircraft could be increased. I mean, the gap would be increased in the middle, so we could have better things, you know, like um, an F4E, for example, could be 11.3 then, and then it spreads it out a little bit more space for the A10 to be away from the 9.3 aircraft, you know. So yeah, I just think that it is the right path that they are following, but we need a little bit more decompression, I think. And especially in top tier, you know, it's complicated when you are flying any 10 point, not 10.3, but for example 10.7s, they normally never face anything else than top tier, most of them, you know. And it was the same problem as a 9.3 aircraft that normally just faced tons and tons on A10s and Su-25s and stuff like that. So hopefully now it's a little bit better. But yeah, I'm going to be doing video also on the Su-25 to check it out, even if it's in the same battle rating, you know, just to check it out if it's the same or if the BR because of the A10 is completely changed, what are you facing and stuff like that. But being a 9.7, I think you will be just, you know, pulled from the lower tiers to the high tiers anyway. So there's no reason not to just increase the BR to just make sure that it's every match that will be increased, you know. But yeah, but basically this is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, I see you guys on the next one. Let me know in the comments what you think about everything that was changed, and yeah, I see you guys on the next one. Make sure to subscribe and be a member if you want to help the channel, okay? It helps a lot, so always consider being a member, okay guys? So yeah, see ya guys, bye.